Alright, so in this video guide, I'm going to be showing you how to create your hardcover. For the previous sections, we have done the practical aspect of creating your ebook and paperback. So right now, this is my page, and I'm going to be heading to the hardcover segment. Like as you can see now, I have already created the ebook and paperback, which they are all live. So we are going to the hardcover. I can see at the bottom, which is the last version remaining for me to create here. So I'm going to click this plus create hardcover. So it is loading now. It is going to take me to the page now for me to start creating my hardcover. So as now you can see, just like the paperback version, when you start with the ebook, the details will reflect on the paperback. So now here now my details have also reflected on the hardcover details segment. So now I'm just going to scroll through it and then um, move and check if there's anything you want to change or there's anything you want to still correct. This is where you can now decide to correct it. But everything you have done there, as far as it is fine, you can proceed with your hardcover details and just move to the next segment. So I'm just going to click because everything here is fine with me. Just going to click and continue to the next segment, which is the hardcover content. So now you can see now we are now at the hardcover content segment, which now you can now see now the ISBN segment. You are now required to have a new ISBN for your hardcover. You're not going to be using the paperback ISBN again. This one is a new book version. So I'm just going to tell Amazon that I need an ISBN. If you have your own, you can add at the bottom. You can just click here and add your own ISBN. So I'm just going to click ISBN now. So I want Amazon to give me their ISBN. So you can see now my ISBN is actually now ready now. So I'm now going to set my print options, which has to do with whether I want the cream or the black and white interior and stuff like that. Anyway, I can see that the page here is different from the paperback page, whereby you have a preface or a preview to see which option you are going with. So right now here I'm just going to leave it at black and white interior with white paper, and then I'm now going to also select my trim size, which is select a different size. You can see I want to change it from the default 6 by 9 inches. So I'm going to be using my default size, which is 5.5 by 8.5. So in paperback you have a lot of different you have a lot of sizes that you can choose from, which is much of like more than what you can see here now in the hardcover aspect. So you now have to get acquainted with these sizes, and then when you are working for hard cover now, you have to change your manuscript to these particular sizes. Now if you are using different ones that are not here on the hardcover list, so you have to use these sizes to now work on your cover and then your book manuscript so that it can fit in. So now you are now going to choose from this list. So I'm just going to use 6 by 9. So my previous one was using the A5 size for my paperback, but now I'm now going to switch to 6 by 9 to make it a little bit bigger in size, just slightly bigger in size. So I'm going to be using 6 by 9 inches for my hardcover. So the shift is now there. So now you can see now my size is set to my trim size is 6 by 9 for my hardcover now, while for my paperback it was previously 5.83 and then 8.3 size. So now we can proceed to bleed setting. I will leave it at no bleed, just like I have explained this once through the paperback chapter. So then even the cover finish, I'm leaving it at mate, which I have also explained in the previous section. Then the only thing you have here is to go with uploading your manuscript and then uploading your book cover as well. And then you now select AI generated content, which you said no, because your manuscript or your book is originally created. So I have also explained most of these things in the paperback. So this is a direct process. Everything that you have done on the paperback is a direct reflection, just the little changes which have to do with this trim size we see here. So this is just a little changes from the paperback and the hardcover segment. Meanwhile, what you need to understand is that there's going to be a lot of folding for the hardcover because there's going to be using a thick back for your production of the hardcover. So you have to make sure that your margins through the formatting or your book cover self are considered. You have to leave a lot of margins, at least probably 0.5 or 0.7 at that. You can increase your margins to that aspect to be able to consider those adjustments that they will be doing the wrapping up of the book covers and the inners, so that any cutting doesn't even affect it or any wrapping doesn't affect it. So this is one thing you have to understand about hardcover. Then I'm just going to say, okay, let me upload my manuscript now. So my manuscript is uploading now, which has to also be in a PDF file as well, just like we have done for the paperback. So yeah, my manuscript is still loading. So now you can see my manuscript has been uploaded and then it is actually processing. When it process, I can now move to upload my cover as well. Meanwhile, you have to also note the fact that your book cover, if you have an ISBN on your book cover already, you click this yes, my book cover has a barcode or not, so that they don't place a barcode, just like I have explained in the previous sections. You have to be careful about the cover aspect too, so you don't make that mistake. Then my manuscript have uploaded now. I need to just upload my book cover same way as well. Then just going to click upload your cover as well. So I will upload my cover. So my cover is also uploading the same process as well. So I'm going to be giving a few minutes for it to also upload before we can proceed. Alright, so it has uploaded and then my files are now processing as well. Then we can move to the next segment, which is to preview before we can now uh, approve and move, just like the paperback version. So the hardcover is almost just the same process as well as what you have done in the paperback. Just that a little consideration you have to just make in the trim size. And then in terms of your margins in your format, you have to just adjust a little few things so that they fit into the hardcover trimmings. So these are the things you just need to follow up, just like in the paperback. And then after here, you launch your previewer, and then the last stage is also the pricing, which you input your pricing of your hardcover too. So mostly the price is always higher than paperback, normal paperback, because this one is more durable and kind of like the quality is more than the paperback. So now after uploading my cover, what now happens is you have to now preview it to now see how your cover looks, and if there's any issue with it, you go back and readjust it. So I'm just going to click this preview now, launch previewer here, and then continue to see how my manuscript looks. Okay, so you can see now the preview is here. Now they are now showing me my cover and how the whole thing looks. So if there's any issue now, this is where you now have to go and readjust your cover. As you can see, there's no any issue here. These are just amendments that has been done. So for this cover now, I'm done here. You can see the approve buttons here, checking everything. You can even scroll through your the inner of your manuscript. You can still check how everything looks. So if there's any issue, you'll be able to see it in the preview option here. So from here now, I can just click the approve button and then go back to continue, which is the next stage. So now you can see from here now they are not showing me my summary, which is the printing cost, the breakdown here. So when you are pricing, you have to also consider this printing cost factor as well. So they are going to give you a minimum range which you can price your book. So I'm just going to click this save and continue to now set the price of my hard copy book. So next, now you can see now we are now at the pricing stage, which is to set your book price here. So as you can see, just going to you just enter here, just like I've explained in the previous sections. Set your pricing to what you want, considering this. You set your pricing now considering this minimum and maximum now. So you can see there is already a minimum given based on other considerations. So I'm now going to set my pricing and at this. So this is fine. Yeah, so this is my pricing, and then I'm just going to click publish your hardcover book, and then we are done. So now you can see my hard copy is published and under review now to take same time as the paperback to be reviewed. So this is everything about publishing your hard copy book on Amazon.